in traffic on I-95 North, somewhere between Philly and Manhattan. Well, I'll let you know when I get there. Stay tuned.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, I'm going to attempt to do this even though my Sharona is blasting from the loudspeakers. Come on, Goodwill. $25 for 3 dinner plates. Then there's another 3 priced at $25 and another 3 priced at $25. Come on, folks. It's just English transferware. It's pretty. It's cream and green. It says at rest by the way. English Ridgeway, England. Okay, is there something I don't know about? I haven't checked any comps, but I think this is just, you know, common English transferware. Very pretty, but $25 for 3 plates? Get out of here. I'm getting out of here. Come on, my Sharona, let's get. Well, this is very common. We've all seen these Lefton Holly Berry pieces. Here's a cream and sugar. It's $8 for the set. Okay, you know, a lot of times these things are chipped. It's just inexpensive Japanese low-fired ceramic. It's got the Lefton sticker. I don't know. $4 each. That's okay at $8, but I think I might just say, nah. Oh, look, this box looks deco. Torpedo. Pinochle. Playing cards. $3. So I don't really play Pinochle. My grandparents, one set of my grandparents did. Played Pinochle. Okay, let's look at these. These are Christmassy. Now these are getting into the 1970s, which I'm not a huge fan of the 70s Christmas items. These are $3 each. So, oh, those are neat. They're not old, but I like them. Yeah, the 1970s era ones is sort of not really my speed. I know other folks like it, and I think that's fantastic. I really just don't sell a whole lot of 70s in my store, my eBay store. You know, they have that big-headed 70s hairdo. So I think I'm not gonna buy those. All right. Well, now I'm in a completely different store, and I pick up a Muffineer, Noritake, Lusterware, Japan, 1930s. Applied for U.S. I hadn't seen that back stamp before. $15 was a little too much just for that one. I like the colors, though. Very cheerful. Now, you know, I'm looking at this pink thing. I don't know. It seems to me it's something that I've seen before. Can't quite make up my mind, but I end up leaving it there. I guess by now, you know, I usually do buy these flower frogs when they're $2, maybe no more than 3, and I save them, put them together in a group of 5 or 6, and then sell them at one time. Now this is old. Older than the 1960s. Look at that lid. Look at the way the lid is made on that. That's an old syrup jug. Now the as-is part, the lid was cracked, and there was some other damage on it somewhere. But I often find those cheap lids, the metal can be very I don't want to say brittle, but it will crack. So I didn't get it. A plate. Just a pretty little plate made in Prussia. Bavarian porcelain. So I didn't buy that either. Now, let's see. Wow, look at this. You know, I was a little puzzled by this set. I guess would be a breakfast set, and it has a kind of a 70s feel to it. I guess they're supposed to be oranges and daisies. So there were 4 tall juice glasses, and then these little tiny. Look how tiny the tiniest ones are, almost like shot glasses. So then I thought, well, maybe this went to a cocktail set. Yes, I was just very, very puzzled at the tiniest ones there. They were really just the size of a shot glass. Now, this is Japan, and the 50s or the 60s, probably the 60s. I think Vinny just had those and a matching picture in one of his recent videos. I looked underneath of that, and that wasn't old. Here I am back fussing with this again. I like the graphic on it, and I like the colors. So I decided I'd let it marinate. Now we've all seen these rubberized spaghetti things. Pictures there. So there was just that one picture. I don't need a spare one of those. I like the colors on this. False graph, how about that? Probably something from the 60s. I hadn't seen those before and was somewhat surprised to see the false graph name under there. Let's see, a cream and sugar. I want to say the Mount Pleasant pattern by L.E. Smith. But there's a Fenton made a pattern similar to that as well, but I think that's the Mount Pleasant L.E. Smith pattern. I think.
I got the heck out of that Goodwill. They were being bad and bougie. $25 for 3 plates? Now, you know what, I might not know what I'm talking about. I didn't look them up. Watch me look them up and they're worth $100 each. Then you can all say, ha ha. But it was a little frustrating in there. The other thing about that Goodwill store, it's only been open for 6 months, and they don't do sales. Now, I thought it was a corporate thing, but apparently it's up to whatever the local manager wants to do. So there's never any color specials. Which is a little, you know, whatever price they put on it is that's it. And if it doesn't sell, I don't know how long it sits there. I've seen things sitting on the shelves for months. Yeah, so didn't buy anything in that shop, but I made up for it. And I'm about ready to show you right now. Now, I am still here in Pennsylvania. I just left a thrift shop. Let me show you what I found. I always loved my anchor hocking moonstone. It was a pattern that was made during the war and for only a few years, 1942, 6, 7, something like that. 42, 6, 7, no, 41, 42, 43. Love me some little moonstone. And then a really pretty porcelain hand-painted plate. This is not a decal. You can always tell if you look very closely, you don't even really need a loop. You just want to look for brush strokes, and you don't want to see little tiny dots. Remember those dot matrix printers from years ago? So the decal, you're going to be able to spot it. So no decal here. Wait a minute. Someone's getting into a car right next to me, and hold on. Okay, he just left. I didn't even know today is St. Patrick's Day. I didn't pay any attention to it. I had no idea, and I guess I should have noticed all the green, but I don't have, you know, the only thing Irish about me is my patio furniture. I wait all year to say that. I really don't have any Irish blood. So the pretty little plate there with the hand-painted roses, porcelain, we always talk about that. We'll set that back down. A piece of sun glass. This was an EAPG piece that's really been in somebody's windowsill. The manganese, whatever, interacts with the ultraviolet rays and turns some EAPG glass purple or lavender. So this is not a piece of depression glass that's been, you know, this didn't start off this color. It's filthy. It needs to be cleaned. So there's nothing fancy about it, but some people really, I just love, this is nice and dark. Okay, so this would be great to put, what's that Easter daffodils down in. This EAPG piece of glass. Now, let's do these. This might have been a mistake. I don't know. Well, I don't really know who they're supposed to be, and I know everybody's gonna say some whatever it is from that Disney movie. I don't really see a lot of Disney movies. These are old, and they probably date to around the 50s or so. And I bought them because they're American made. I'm gonna show you the mark. It says Ceramic Arts Studio, Madison, Wisconsin. I know nothing about it. Never bothered to look it up. I just said, American made, Wisconsin. And it sort of seems like it's that 1950s exotic type art that people had when they had all their modern furniture and whatnot. So I think, are they facing each other? I think I have them the wrong way. No, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not, as I said, sure what's going on here, but something from Aladdin's lamp, or who knows. No damage on these, so yeah, I spent $10. I hope someone is interested in them. Two more things to show you before we hit the pike and head to the next store. A 1930s oil painting amateur. The frame dates it. The stretcher on the back, the type of canvas dates it. The style, just everything here is saying 1930s. And so just a, you know, a little amateur thing. It's not signed. So that was $6, and it's in nice shape. And then look at this. Now you just watched, I hope you watched my my recent video on Art Deco. I walked into the first thrift shop today before the bougie one, and I walked right up to this. Wow. Now, before we turn it upside down, you know, we're always whipping stuff up to see what's on the bottom. Study it. It's geometric. Yeah? Okay? That helps us to probably put it into the 30s. Look at those colors. We don't see a whole lot of this on American art pottery. Not much. It's really screaming European and especially Czechoslovakian. And we see a lot of lusterware, a lot of black and orange, and other bright colors coming out of Czechoslovakia. This is somewhat of an unusual color combination, but no lusterware here. Obviously, it's a big picture. This even would be great for springtime Easter decorating. And this was $4. Someone ahead of me went and picked off that label and to see what it was. We'll go ahead and pick it off, and I think we're gonna see, and this is made in Czechoslovakia. We can see right there. And what we really almost could have predicted that because of the colors and the style of it. So a 1930s deco made in Czechoslovakia picture. Fun to have one that's not in the typical black and orange, which I like, or the lusterware. So we're doing okay, and I have not finished yet. So let me, I don't know, I guess it's time to go get a coffee since it's back into the 50s again today after it was 71 yesterday. And we'll keep shopping. So I hope you'll stay with me. Oh, I forgot one more thing while I was in that store. Also probably American made. I don't see it have any indication that it's made in Japan. It's not marked. A nice little Easter planter. Very happy looking bunny with some carrots in front of a basket. Isn't that cute? Nothing on the bottom. And since Easter is late in April this year, I'll have a chance to get this thing listed and up for sale in the old curiosity shop. It might be listed right now, I don't know, you know, but anyway, it did show you the back, so that's really cute. That was just a couple of dollars, and I was excited to find that. Okay, now let's go. Okay, now let's continue shopping. So thanks for coming along. What a nice piece of antique oak. 1890s to 1900. In really good condition. It's only $75. And if we look at the back of it, we can tell if it had a mirror, it probably did. A lot of these did, but look how it's nice to have all the original hardware on all of the drawers. And the little oak escutcheons around the lock. Most of the time, this is where a gentleman would keep his hat, or a lady would keep her hat. You could also keep a slop pail in there if you wanted, but normally that would go on a washstand or a commode. So usually this was for a hat. And not a water pitcher. Very nice.
It's a rainy day. Share my umbrella?
Well, yes, but say, you're not the kind of fella who'd ask me over to his apartment just to look at the pictures.
Well, it's a rainy day. A rainy day? We can't go walking.
I know, but we can stand here talking. But then I'm hoarse.
And you've forgotten your goulashes.
See, it's a rainy day.
Honey, would a drink do you good? Yeah, I think that it would, somehow. I vow.
Well, may I ask for a sip? Got a flask on your hip right now?
Well, not now. But here comes a cab. Come on, let's grab it.
Well, I don't trust men who have that habit.